the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. I've got the legendary Shaquille O'Neal by my side. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. Well, for Sacramento, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. So you come out of the All-Star break, and most of the time, obviously, Shaq, you were playing in the game, but did you feel like your teammates were refreshed out of that break?
Especially if one of my teammates were injured. You know, if they were hurting, then time off was very valuable. If you're clicking going into the break, it's about maintaining that momentum. If you're playing the All-Star game, it's a lot of commotion, but you know what? We have to go through it. We did it, and we just wanted to pick up where we left off.
Those teams are ready for the tip as we send it out to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 25, Jimmy Butler. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 24, Jeffrey Fuller. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'9" number 8, Klay Armstrong. Starting at center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 13, Jeffries. Guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 77, Raymond. The head coach of your home team is Steve Kerr.
The Bucks continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup on the road. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Going to bring you the NBA right here on 2K Sports. This game in Sacramento marks the start of a homestand for the Kings. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
Kevin, I tell you what, they've actually been terrific on their home court, and they're starting another homestand right now.
Yeah, this has been their domain, Clark, no question. They've made this arena a very difficult one to come into and try to win. So this game will tell us a lot about whether they're going to continue that dominance on this homestand.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Anderson. Brook Lopez is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Wilson Chandler, and it's DeRozan in at the 2. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Chandler. Three-pointer. And he gets the bucket. Chandler's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Passes it to Raymond. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Anderson outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Strong move to the hoop. Nice power move. I like that one.
Here's Rayman, defended by Anderson. Shot's good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And you look at the stat sheet from that night. I mean, the turnovers were just glaring. No way you're going to give up the ball as many times as they did and still win.
Well, not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense and force even more turnovers on the other side. That's the only way you're really going to be able to counteract giving the ball to the opponents at your end. Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Kings getting the bucket. The dish to Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. You look at Butler, second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
The feed to Jeffries. Pass to Raymond. Sacramento moving it around. Armstrong kicks to Jeffries. Misses from close range.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here's DeRozan. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Beyond the arc. That's good. And that's now 6 points for Rain Man.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. The Kings leading. There's a good screen. Out to the wing. Fuller. And it's off from three-point range. And it's the Bucks on the break. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anderson outside. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Anderson. Takes a 3. Jeffries with the rebound. Sacramento's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Armstrong. Now the pass to Raymond. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Jeffries. Tries again. Shot is off. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
That was a tough game for them to lose, guys, because they really played well throughout the game.
I agree there, but despite the result, I think they can definitely take some positives away from it.
Here is Armstrong following the basket by Brook Lopez. Jeffries can't get it to go. The Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Chandler's shot, good.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 3. Here's Jeffries on target from 13 feet. Jeffries got 6.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now here's Anderson. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Kicks it to DeRozan. And Lopez has it in the corner. Chandler outside. Off target from three-point range. Kings have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Armstrong passes to Jeffries. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
So both teams making some changes here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like the typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings.
Let's take a look at what the last month has looked like for the Bucks as far as NBA stats go. First in three-point field goal percentage. Second in blocks. And they're ranked 3rd in lowest opponent scoring average. In other words, points per game for the opposition. They control the pace and defend with vigor.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly. Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
So it's Sacramento. They trail by 1. Here's Rayman. Passes it to Hines. Second chance shot. Plumlee with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. DeRozan in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. DeRozan's got 9.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Yeah, it's the kind of start you want every game, but of course you rarely get it.
There's a good screen. Here's Hines. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Anderson dishes to DeRozan. And he gets it to go. He's got 11.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
The kick outside to Butler, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Let's check out the numbers for Jimmy Butler. He's been something special in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Some serious stats right here. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. I'll tell you what, it's been a brilliant run of games for him. He's been doing everything right.
Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into him, quite honestly. He's been pretty much playing out of his mind, if you will. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Pass to Clemens. It's tipped. The kick out to Anderson. The pass to Palmer. Clock at 6. 3-on-3. Reeves the pass to McLemore. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Passes it to Palmer. 1:49 left in the first quarter. Back to Anderson. Here's Plumlee, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's O'Brien's. Ellington defending the 10-footer. Kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis left side. Goes up again, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. With this being their first meeting of the year, he stressed to his team to rely on their instincts on the offensive end, saying, "We do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses and not forcing anything." As long as we can continue doing that here, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if that holds true, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. And we'll get to see early on here how coaches' focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
Well, and the way we'll see it is if they're getting good ball movement and setting good screens and running their half-court sets the way they can.
Well, that's the way you get high-quality shots. That's where they come from. Those things you just talked about, Steve, no question. They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And there's McLemore on the assist by Ellis. McLemore's got it all tied up now for the Kings. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Anderson outside to the left side wing. 11 feet away, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bucks lead by 2. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
This Friday, March 9th, the Minnesota Timberwolves go up against the Orlando Magic. Live from Orlando. Be there.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Wilson Chandler, DeRozan out there with Wayne Ellington. Then it's John Henson, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 spot. So it's Sacramento now, following the miss by John Henson. Up top, Armstrong. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
You know, he's getting foul time and again. And
Get it! Watch out now! I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
DeRozan from beyond the arc and then some. DeRozan's got 14.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Dishes to Antetokounmpo. His three-pointer's off the mark. The Kings trailing. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Jeffries, good. He's got 14.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
And let's bring up a list of some of the NBA's hottest players. Among shooting guards, these are the leading scorers over the course of the last month. Second is DeMar DeRozan.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Sacramento. And Bledsoe, here we go. Jeffries can't get it to go. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ellington. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Butler dishes to Armstrong. Jeffries, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jeffries got 16 points.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Antetokounmpo kicks to DeRozan. 5 to shoot. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, now we get a chance to check out how DeMar DeRozan is looking right now. 11th in scoring, and his three-point field goal accuracy has been really impressive. He's ranked in the top 15.
And I think this is a good time, Steve, to touch on his scoring average again. I mean, as you pointed out, it's top 15 in the league, and he does it in a variety of ways.
And the Kings making a change here. McLemore is checked in. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Rain Man passes to Jeffries. Down low, some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Feeds to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Antetokounmpo dishes to Ellington. Right side, DeRozan. They double him with Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control. For the rest of this half.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Kings making a change here. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Rain Man. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Rain Man's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the shot is long.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Jeffries kicks to McLemore. He dishes it to Armstrong. To the inside, Jeffries. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And DeRozan kicks to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Kings leading now by 3. Here's McLemore. No luck.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Lopez, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. There's the pick. The dish to DeRozan. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. DeRozan's got 17 now.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Jeffries, the pass to Raymond. Over to the wing. Now here's McLemore outside. And he gets it to go. McLemore's got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by McLemore. For 3, Ellington. Here's Henson. Tries yet again. And he gets the bucket.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the board.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
So the Kings called timeout. They're first. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team. Anderson, he's checked in for the Bucks. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Phoenix. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, Sacramento sitting directly below them, just 1 spot down.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they're a completely different team than they were last season. I thought they would take a step forward this year, but I'd be lying if I said I thought they'd take this big a leap. It's been a huge bounce back for them.
Yeah, you're not alone in that regard, Clark. There were very few people that believed in them. I know I didn't, but the fact of the matter is they believed in themselves, and that's all that matters. And that confidence was clearly warranted. And that passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat to get that steal.
The Bucks have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
That's a great job getting to the line here. He didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Well, he could have done a little better on that trip to the foul line, but he was able to tie this game up.
DeRozan with the rebound. Leaps for it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. The Bucks making a change here.
Into the lineup for the Bucks.
Milwaukee on D.
Clemens.
The feed to McLemore. Hines, the pass to O'Brien. Inside, shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Anderson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Anderson's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
He kicks it to DeRozan. Out to the right wing. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession.
Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. He's been a standout for them the past few weeks. The numbers show it. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. If it was an average player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were spectacular.
Yeah,
but for him, simply run-of-the-mill.
And how much does that tell you about the talent he has? I mean, when the spectacular passes is average, that speaks volumes.
And foul's called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
In a big game for DeRozan. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
The Bucks have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Pass to Hines. Kicks it out to Ellis. Pass to O'Brien. And he dunks it down.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark. You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Ellis kicks to McLemore. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Ellis. The 19-footer is on the money.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Bucks trail.
Bucks call timeout.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Sacramento making a switch here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through DeRozan. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And he gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well. In this opening half, Clark.
Fast break, Milwaukee. DeRozan leading the charge. Here's Clemens. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Bucks lead by 2.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Here's Ellis. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Hines. Good. He's got 7.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. DeRozan a screen on Ellis. Anderson kicks to DeRozan. They double him with Buck. Just 5 to shoot. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. That's good. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Kicks it out to Ellis. And Butler, here we go. The pass to Fuller. Here's O'Brien. Drilled it just as the horn sounds.
And Kevin, he had the eye of the tiger there. I mean, he was not going to pass that shot up.
No way.
Well done. Big time shot in the clutch.
No, he was dying for the chance to take that shot, no question.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, we have Brook Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brook, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Well, the threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing them.
And so it's Milwaukee now. We've got Armstrong. Rain Man is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Fuller in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And the shot is good.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Rain Man. Armstrong passes to Jeffries. Sacramento moving it around. The good-looking shot from the wing.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. And Anderson kicks to Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee converted.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Anderson. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. Number 1, the Kings.
It's due to better shot selection lately, Kevin. They're taking their time to make sure the shots they take go in. Really good self-discipline there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Butler.
And a missed opportunity right there.
Definitely. I think he should have converted that one.
Passes it to Rain. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anderson with the ball. Butler covering. Lets it go with the 3. The shot no good. And the Kings going the other way now. Pass to Fuller. Here is Jeffries. Lopez covering. Got a piece of it. Fuller. To the middle. To the wing on the left. Here's Rain Man. Great touch on the 16-footer. Rain Man's got 10 points.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
And Anderson kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Hits it from 3-point range. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Armstrong with a screen on DeRozan. Kicks it to Jeffries. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Bucks and where they stand statistically. 3rd in blocks, 3rd in opponent field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. That's elite level marksmanship at the stripe.
And to me, what really stands out with all those numbers you talked about, Clark, are the blocks, because they're a physical team. They're dominant in the paint. They've got great length. And when they're between you and the basket, it's tough to get a shot over these guys.
To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Rain Man passes to Jeffries. Lopez with the block. Bucks leading by 6. DeRozan dishes to Anderson. Chandler outside. He feeds it to DeRozan. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Feeds to Armstrong. The kick outside to Butler, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Check out some stats here on Wilson Chandler. His last month of basketball has been really solid. He's averaging 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you really can't find much fault with him as far as his performances lately.
Yeah, he's been very, very dependable, steady, doing pretty much everything they've asked of him.
Sacramento making a switch here. O'Brien's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson comes in for Brook Lopez. And Ellington is subbed in for DeRozan. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Anderson outside. There's a screen. He dishes it to Ellington. Back to Anderson. For the three, Chandler. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Fuller. He's guarded by Chandler. Fuller, the pass to Armstrong. To stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Anderson kicks to Chandler. They double him with Butler. Anderson dishes to Chandler. Back to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson right side, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Here's Rain Man. 10 points for him. The quick look, no good that time.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
There's the dish to Antetokounmpo from past the arc. They grab their own miss. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Anderson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now Ellington. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And Ellington is good for 3. Ellington's got his 2nd basket of the night.
That was a strong pick by Chandler.
And the Bucks making a change here. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Charlotte, they've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And checking out Milwaukee, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
When I look at Milwaukee, they played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
Back to Anderson. Here's the 3. Cannot hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
McLemore, the pass to Reeves. Stolen by Henson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ellington. And here they come. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by McLemore.
That's really how they're going to get back into this game, trim the lead. I mean, play tough defense, force some turnovers, and then push it to the other end.
And that's when a team really has the best chance to run after a steal, obviously. So the defense is going to be critical for them right now.
Bucks leading by 8. It's Anderson with the drive. And Henson kicks to Ellington. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by McLemore. Anderson outside. Now here's Ellington. He's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second-chance opportunities.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from O'Bryant. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anderson outside. The pass to Plumlee. Anderson against Ellis. A 3. That's good. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 11 now for Milwaukee.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
There's a screen. Passes to Hines. In the corner, it's McLemore. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Anderson outside. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Anderson. From outside the arc, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Butler, he's checked in for Ben McLemore. The Bucks also changing it up. Plumlee comes in for Henson. And it's DeRozan in for Wayne Ellington. Hines, the pass to O'Bryant. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Butler against Anderson. And good on the basket. Book it. Butler's got 5 now. Bucks leading by 10. Anderson outside. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And DeRozan. Here we go. Plumlee from down in the low post. It goes. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw. Sacramento making a switch here. Jeffries is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Anderson with the ball. 12 points for him.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, all you need to know is he's shooting 90% from the free throw line. So you know he's playing with a ton of confidence at this point.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
DeRozan dishes to Plumlee. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
bringing down the house. Curtains, we can shut it down now. Because that one, we won't see anything better than that, fellas.
Oh, come on. And here at the end of the... The Kings trail by 11. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Anderson is out there with DeRozan. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Wilson Chandler. And it's Clemens in at the 3, the small forward. Shot on From the wing, Milwaukee with the rebound. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Chandler kicks to Anderson. And there's the feed to DeRozan. Goes back up. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. Hines. He's guarded by Chandler. That's blocked. And here's DeRozan. Over to the left wing. Plumlee in the post. He's against Jeffries. Plumlee, no luck. Sacramento's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Hines. Anderson with the block. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. So both teams changing it up here. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Here's Rayman. The kick outside to Butler. Armstrong passes to Rayman. Butler on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Anderson. DeRozan a screen on Armstrong. Lopez a screen. 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again. The Kings trail by 11. Out left to the wing. Here's Fuller. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Well, finally, it's nice to see the ball actually go through the hoop.
Yeah, that always makes a game look better. I mean, it's been ugly so far here, but hopefully shot making will improve the looks of this one.
And he gets it to go.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Anderson dishes to DeRozan. Here's Lopez. Takes it off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 9. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Armstrong. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Anderson kicks to DeRozan. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
Lopez passes to DeRozan, and another basket for Milwaukee.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line. Boy, their struggles at the line this half really starting to haunt them. You just cannot afford to miss free throws. It's like skipping breakfast. At some point in time, it's going to come back to hurt you.
Chandler goes in, and he gets the bucket. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Beyond the arc. That's good. 14 points for Rain Man.
That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 three-pointers consecutively. These guys are just raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
Here's Chandler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the numbers for Wilson Chandler, he's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Yeah, a lot of times he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
The Kings trail by 11. Here's Rayman. And the three off target.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Then McLemore, he's checked in for the Kings. Lopez a screen. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Lets it fly and misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And Anderson kicks to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. Misses from close range. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And he gets it to go. And that's 17 points for Rain Man.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
DeRozan dishes to Chandler. Back to DeRozan. Pulls up on the wing, and it's good off the glass. DeRozan's got 10 points here in the second half. The Kings trail by 10 from deep. McLemore. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And of their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Here's Anderson. That's short off the rim.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Pass to Armstrong. Here's Hines. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Anderson passes to DeRozan. Back to Anderson. Outside DeRozan. Shoots from 12. Good. DeRozan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
Yeah, but look down at the other end of the court, and the same has not held true.
Armstrong kicks to McLemore. Armstrong with a screen on DeRozan. Sacramento moving it around. Hines. A 3-pointer is right on target.
That 3 puts them well within striking range. Got a huge shot.
I'll say that's how he's getting his points, much more so than inside.
Anderson outside. This is to DeRozan. Kicks to Lopez. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Chandler. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by McLemore.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Armstrong passes to Rain. Here's Fuller. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Wow, this fourth quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Anderson kicks to DeRozan. Back to Anderson. There's the 3. And that one's good.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of the crowd's sails. Wow, a 3 to take the lead just moments after they'd given it up.
Back and forth action in this game just gets more and more intense. Let's see if they can get the crowd right back into it. Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Feeds it to DeRozan. Back to Anderson. from deep three-point range, but he gets it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jeffries is checked in, and Jimmy Butler coming in for McLemore. Rain Man passes to Butler. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Chandler. Here's Jeffries. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. Back to DeRozan. To the right side. Anderson outside. It's blocked. To the right side. Here's Rain Man. Takes the lead. Rain Man's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're losing by 1. 1:02 left. To play here in the fourth. So both teams making some changes here. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Sacramento with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Butler on the way. Armstrong with the screen on Anderson. The pass to Fuller. Shot clock at 5. Misses the tray. Bucks shooting here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. Chandler is screen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Anderson. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And they foul intentionally.
Seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Defensive foul. DeMar DeRozan. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
Now Armstrong. High. He's guarded by Chandler. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Sacramento. Hines. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Now Anderson. Shot to stop the drought. Shot is no good. So it's the Kings taking the win in this one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome. This team kept their emotions in check and got it done.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Brook, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Rain Man.